Thanks, nice try. Let's see. Dynamic stages try having one train for each supplier. Yeah, that's the thing I gotta learn, Zinder. Thank you. Created one of the most space inefficient designs I've ever made. For some reason, I put it into a BP book, all because I wanted to use fast loaders. Well, space isn't everything. It's almost infinite. Alright, so we're still not using that much of that. That's just not a lot. I don't see a huge boost coming out of this. So I could double this. I have speed modules. Let's get some. See how well it goes. So, by default, this is creating 0.042. That's what I'm going to look at most, is how much copper. 10% of 48 is 5. So I'm going to look at 5 and extrapolate that. So 0.104. So when this doubles to 0.2 is when I've reached my goal. Did you not bring me my... Not in logistics network. All right. Bullshit. And there now. All right, so looking at 0.2. Okay, so we're too high. We're looking for 0.2. We're still too high. Probably could have gotten away with speed 2s or speed 1s. 0.208. I think that's going to be our goal. All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 40, 45, 48. Yeah, that's it exactly. All right, so I just need to laboriously go through and put only 2 speed modules in each of these. That's a rather sustained attack. What I do when I'm trying to build a BP is I'll put it in my hotbar directly so that I can just hover over it and see all the requirements that it has. And it's just a shortcut link so I can clear it and I'm not actually shuffling things. So like I've got this blueprint for this loader. So if I take this blueprint for this loader and I put it here, when I hover over it, I can see everything it needs. The belts, chests, inserters, etc. Now when I'm done with it, I just middle mouse clear it, and it never left my book. That way I'm not constantly reopening the blueprint, I'm just hovering over it. I could have just deleted all these and pasted it, but then I would have gotten all this intermediate material, would have been garbage and had to be recycled. Alright, so that should get us somewhat less than absolute garbage. Two-tenths of a belt. In terms of per minute, it is 360 per minute. And these things are using 90 per minute, so I'm way overproducing. Perfect. That's what I always want to do. You still got some in you. I'm starting to run out of juice here. By juice, I mean getting hard. Still haven't seen that you've delivered anything. You can't go get more iron. Thanks, Cinder. Because I have one too many iron trains on the network. So we're gonna fix that. Oh wait, that's not iron, that's steel. It's because I don't have enough steel. Alright, I was gonna design a new steel thing. Yeah, we're at 10:30 here. Kitty cat's complaining. Sleepy time. Alright, so what would a steel look like if... I don't need to design the whole thing right here, but... if you were making steel plate, you need 2... iron plates, as I recall. Bring me those. Nobody's bringing me those, are you? Bring me those. All right, so now it's the correct ratio. What I should have been looking at is transport belts. So 12 of them is half a belt in. So 24 of them is a full belt consumed. All right, so my other stuff is designed around the same concept, because if I take this and I say 24 of you is 1 in, half out, and the one I just had is 1 in, half out. So this is the exact same layout, but it's going to do steel. So let's just grab a copy of this and change it a little bit and see what it does for me. So first off, I need to change you to steel. And if I've done that, then this is going to be iron unload. Who else does iron unload? You do. But you're not iron unload. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking there. You're the iron unload. And you're the iron unload. This is going to be steel load, which is this. You're going to replace this. Can I build a stacker in here? Now the shortest train, the train is this long, so the answer is abso-freaking-lutely not. Unless I can kick this stacker down to here. And I kick this stacker up to here. Yeah, I can. And then I've just got to move you in between, and I've got to provide you with power. So that's going to be an input stacker. It's really close to the disgusting scale. really close. But Iron Wolf, haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. I saw you made an update to your mod recently. Alright, so if we're going to build one of these, it's going to be... I thought I moved this. I distinctly recall saying I was going to move this, and I did not. Ugh. Yeah, I've been discussing with people about the future of Cities of Earth once Space Age comes along, because I don't know how to handle multiple surfaces. This used to be my staging place for... I was just going to run down there, and that's pretty dumb because I need my train. So in case you haven't seen it, I'm playing Krastorio on the United States map. Cleared out the entire east, except for Long Island. Thought that was Manhattan. They don't like me very much. They keep getting closer. Evolution's at 97% and a chance more, so... I need you to just get the heck out of here. Well, I'm going to be tearing this out. Nonetheless, I want to put my T-junction right here. Gotta do a little cleanup here, site prep. All right. Don't want trains coming in here. Other than mine. Oh. Oh, interesting. starting to run low on power for my bots. You should not have come down here. I don't want you all mixing in like that. Lycum wants his name on a train. Any particular type of material you would like your name to be associated with, Lycum? Because I know you're quite fond of silicon, but I don't have that here. Alrighty. Let's find a sand train. Oh, Jesus. You are wanting 255.00. There's a special bonus. I'm giving everyone both heads of the train. Thank you, Lycum. Gave my bot the chance to recharge too, so. Oh, is there a train coming here already? So you should be able to go. This is not. Oh, you're on the wrong freaking. This got put in the wrong place. That's fine. It's fine. Wow, stronger explosives finished. I was just burning up some which one is this? Production tech card? I don't think I have that. Yeah, I do. No, I don't. I don't have purple tech cards. Oh crap, I forgot again. Gosh, dang it. Get out. Go somewhere else. Ugh. Yeah. I need to unload coke. This design doesn't work. Doesn't even come close to working. That's why these were short. That's why these were only 24. What can I do here? Well, for this, I brought in Coke, and then I ran it into the bottom on a half belt. And I smashed them in tight. On this, if I bring in Coke, I've got to dead end it into 2 half belts, 2 full belts. But then I've got to take out half of these because it's 1 full belt of iron plate and 2/10 of Coke. I don't have that bandwidth. The only way this is going to work is if I'm under half a belt, which means 12. Which means quarter belt, which sucks. So what I've done up above is I double used the output belt as my input for the Coke. But for that to work, it would have to come out either in the same direction or a different direction or something like that. Which I thought was a good idea. But then I got no chance for a stacker, which is probably fine. It is steel after all. I'm not building extras. No, this will work. If I bring the Coke in here and I bring it in on half belt, all I gotta do is put this filter down here like I did here. Yeah, this is a good design. This will work. You have to be moved in. You have to be moved in. That can't be like that. Okay. So I copy the Coke train extension from here. Which, by the way, this unloader is not doing well. I did a 2x2 balancer here. So I don't have room here. I don't have room here to mess with this. I could do that. Of course, now I've got to figure out... got to get things off the center belt as well. I don't have room for that. So let's assume that I'm able to get this to work by doing this. And that I'm able to get this to work in the same way. I'm not going to shoot it. Shooting it is bad, okay? How do I pick this up? Probably gonna have to use some underbelts, but yeah. Let's assume that I get rid of the power pole and that I find another way to do this one. Because I can't do this. Because that would pull from too far. My only option is to have that. So this doesn't work here because of that. Now, if I take this and I run it under here, and then I take that and I turn it, then I could do the same philosophy, but I would have room. Now, power poles are going to be a problem. But I'll probably underbelt those in the center lane. So now you are going to come here. Don't do that. You've turned already, but oh, I have no way to turn you. You would go under here. So I could do that. So then I have an identical, nearly identical solution for each of them. Now I have an identical solution for each of them. You're going to come through as lane 1. You're going to come through as lane 3. You're going to come through as lane 2. And you're coming through as lane 4. All right. Temporarily, give me this and delete all power poles. Might not have to pick all this up and move it, move it, move it like I was worried about. So this is what I need. Oh, that yellow is blinding. So why wouldn't you work? Why are you shifted? You were a lane balancer, that's why. Not doing that here. All right, now you can't be and you can't be. Because you need to filter steel plate. That's bad. Yeah, because I had moved you in. All right, all of these need to move out one. See if I can get all of this cleanly. And then just flip it. Flip it good. Yeah, there's some things to be fixed there. Let's try to not have to pick up all of that iron. Tuck. Alright, so these are not going to come from here. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, that's good. Power. I have no power here. And I have no red inserters. And I grabbed all my red inserters already. It's a bummer. Anything here have power? Because I will be breaking down some of these. What does it take to make a red inserter? Iron stick, inserter parts, and automation core. What are you giving me? Inserter parts. And that's it. I'm short a lot of them. How many can I make? 28. I don't think I was getting what I needed. Let's see what a blue inserter gets me. Same thing. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to travel back when we get to that point. Alright, where would a power pole be necessary? Right there, but I can't put it there because that would break you. I will break you. Just for giggles. Next power pole is needed here, but again, I can't. Now we have a pattern, and we can just do some of this. And I don't care if the bots have to work extra. They are bots. Work is what they do. Something took damage. Well, unfortunately for you, I have a repair station, so I can last a lot longer than you can. Alright, so let's try that again. Let's try it for the whole length of it. And now I'm out of underbelly. But I think I have those on the train. Yeah, I do. Also, my power did not transfer across. And that sucks. Really? I did that? I did that. Son of a dog manure. Better to find out now. Also, I have no lamps anywhere in this thing. And I couldn't fit lamps in here if I wanted to. Alright. Can turn some of this back on and see if it works. I should get a Coke delivery. Yeah. And this might result in a steel delivery. Or a steel production. Take this out. Alright, let this get cleared out, let this get filled in. I'm going to temporarily request 300 of these because I want to build the other one the same way. I am tired of waiting. Where are they? Give me these. It's pretty much non-stop attacks now, isn't it? Gonna have to go out west and clear things, but probably not tonight. Be done in probably a few minutes. Get this one working, maybe the other one, and that'll be it. Okay, that is producing steel. And that is working absolutely horribly. Completely wrong. God damn it. You can only use the center belt. You can only double use the center belt if you're not double using it for output. But when you're double using it for output, you can't double use it for input. That's what happens when you design things when you're tired. You get stupid designs that don't work. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. I'm just sitting here admiring my stupidity. Well, I don't know what the hell I was thinking on this. Well, I forgot about Coke again. The second time that I worked on this, I did not include Coke in the input. I would have to widen it or shorten it. If I shorten it, it's because I put Coke on the input belt and I cut it in half. If I widen it, it's because I put Coke as a feed. But then I've got problems with how do I get the inserters to reach? Stop doing things, you moron. You've wounded me grievously. So if I take a snapshot of this and I go over here without bots. All right, I need to add Coke here. I need to add a second input ingredient. I don't think that I've designed second input ingredients in this factory for anything yet. Cutting it in half is probably the most likely scenario. If I cut this in half, I go down to from 48, I go to 24, so this whole thing gets shorter. But I really dislike that idea because then in order to get more capacity, I have to build more of these. And I don't want to build more of these. I want to make use of the ones I've got. And when I say of these, I mean unloaders, coal, fuel, P-junction, rail, space. I've got all this extra space out here. I don't want to have to keep using space down here. So then the alternative would be to move things out so that I can get additional space. Now, if I move it out one, and I have an input belt here, I would be bringing stuff in. And then putting stuff out. And you would be putting stuff out. And you would have to bring stuff in. I should not start with the first one. I should always start with the second or third or middle. So you can recognize these patterns. Power poles aren't a problem anymore. They're not going to line up, but they're not a problem. So that's my pattern, huh? The whole thing gets wider by a couple. This is a bit challenging because you're going to be unique. So this is the start. And if I put you here, will I have room? How the heck was that still there? So if I move this over, now it's only going to get moved one here, but it needs to be moved two. And I assume I've got 4 in here. And I've still got 1 here. Now it makes sense for me looking at this. What the hell did I do? Oh, I pasted that. Now it makes sense for me because this is, yeah, that's the output. So this one would get this. Now, coming to feed this now, that has to be an underbelt. That's going to be a full belt. I don't know that you're in the best spot for it, because where you need to come this time is here. Like we're in the same boat. It's going to be 1 and 4. Or 1 and 3. Or 2 and 4 so that I can get that in there. And if I did the same thing, bye kitty cat. I did one too many. That's all right. So now you would go here. You're coming down to here. We would do a split like this. You would do that. You would do that. And we would be in good shape. Alright. That sucked. Still sucks. Not stopping talking about the suckiness of this sucky suck. But I'll have a good design eventually. Oh, this problem. Look, I've run out of bots because all of my bots are waiting for something to be picked up. I sure as heck hope they fixed this when they make bots less stupid. Because this is a situation of prioritizing what it's doing wrong. In my opinion, this is just a flat-out bug in the game. The bots, rather than prioritizing picking things up, have prioritized putting things down. So even though there's deconstruction in the range, they went, took a thing, and said, okay, I'll just sit here and wait for something to remove this. But there's no more bots. I've run out of bots. It's fail. And as soon as I fix it... No, I was just standing here. I wanted to move it down one tile. So I Control X, Control V, while it was still, immediately, one right after another. And bots prioritized wrong. No, I was standing right here. These decons are queued up. But I've run into this problem before, because I Control X, Control V too quickly, and I don't let it decon. Well, all I have is local bots. I'm out in the middle of... I'm in an outpost. I'm in a component build. But I've done it before, where I want to move something. Take a large build and a few number of bots. Do a Control X, Control V, which is one tile. Or two, doesn't matter. And what will happen is systematically the bots will go, yeah, decon should be the priority. Yes, so you got it. Alright, so we're looking for 24 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's not going to quite work. That's 22. Let's not talk about this power pulse. That should be 96, and it is. I don't have to deal with that stupid thing anymore. So these can get tucked back in. And we'll take this and we'll move it a little bit so I can have room to do this. Get rid of some excess coke here. Make room for... Nope, doesn't go there. More of this iron and steel I'm picking up. I think the new system will fix that. If I understand it correctly, the job that decon will be done first and only bring in other bots who would make the entire decon faster. Build commands be done by remote bots more often, not by your own bots, but so they won't be hovering waiting for something else to pick something up. Well, in this case, I don't have external bots though, right? I only have mine. And in a build where I'm in a factory where I have bots and roboports, especially if it's building robots, then I have a near infinite supply of robots. This problem only manifests itself when you have a massive copy-paste and a limited supply of bots. And so, let's say you only have 3 bots, and you have 10 things to pick up and put down. If bot 1 goes and grabs something out of your inventory and it goes and stands there, bot 2 goes and picks something up, brings it back, but then grabs something to be put down and goes and stands somewhere else. Well, then when bot 3 does that, you're out of bots. Yeah, stop it. Carry an infinite number of bots in your inventory when you go out to outpost. Problem solved. Give this man a job at Woob. Put this back down too close to where it needed, but I built it accidentally. Like that idiot. You get away from me, you little jerk. Alright, we're gonna dump some stuff in here. And I'm gonna turn one of these back on. Well, I've got some coke on me too, so. Turn one of these back on. And test it. I don't know what I'm doing with these lamps. I just want to put a couple of them down. And I'm tired. Well, it'd be nice if this worked. But apparently it doesn't. Because I forgot to put these inserters in. So I could put it right here and it wouldn't work. Also, these are all off by one. These are all off by one. Ugh. Ugh. I should just give up tonight. One thing I know for sure is that the output can be uninterrupted. Yeah, start in the middle. So the output usually goes there. If I'm going to be consistent and I'm going to be efficient, I will bundle those together. So output going there and there. Now, input on one side is going to be a normal long-handed. Input on the other side has to be an underbelted long-handed. And that leaves local input of iron plate. Pretty much has to be in the middle. Of the furnace. But again, no real issue with power poles. Is it true that I need power poles that close? Hello, burgers and fries. I hope you're doing well. Man, this thing is a trip. All right, so that's getting me close. I just need this and this to work. So that has to be an underneath, and this could have been, but, well, for patterns, it should be. Oh yeah, I saw your post about going to your friends. That's a lot of driving. How did the dogs handle it? Seemed like a long ways for them. Great. That's encouraging. All right, power poles. You have to be here. And you have to be here. I'm having a challenging time um, designing a steel smelting array that I like. Well, that's good. I'm really encouraged that your dogs handled it. Yeah, it does. It does. And it's like the third time I've screwed up and forgotten about that extra material, which I actually like it, and I like the design change. Well, that sucks. I gotta move this back out again. Well, tomorrow's supposed to be modding Monday, and I do have some mod work to do, but I might keep working on this because I'm a bit frustrated there. And I'm out of gas here tonight. So I'm not gonna probably do the other one tonight. So did you have a good time visiting your friend? Alright, let's turn this thing on again. See if it works this time. Only 11 in there. It's not going to empty out until the very end. Well, that side's already full. Oh, yeah. That would help. But I see some green lights, reliably. And that's encouraging. Alright, let's put these back in place. First foundry's not working. Yeah, it's not gonna work either, huh? Yeah, it should. Well, how's it gonna get its coke? It's supposed to get its coke from here. Now it will. How are you gonna get your coke? Right there. That's gonna be a problem in one place. Right here. That's a problem. And there's no power there. You have no power there. If I put the output here, for this one, ah, I hate it so much. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way. I was like, why is there no train coming here? Oh wait, they're already here. Alright, well, that works. I am going to sit in this train so that I know this is where I was working. Yeah. Stop recording.